Valorant skins are a complete scam. Kind of. Let me explain. I'm Danny with the QORcast, and with the new Valorant Zero Fang skin bundle, people all across the community are commenting on how the skins are cracked, it's giving them aimbot, and they're just making them play better. But why is this? In gaming, especially on PC, there aren't really many ways to give tactile feedback to the players. On the controller, you could have some rumble, but on a PC, all you're left with are the clicks of your mouse and the presses of your keys. This means that developers have to implement features into their games to give the players some sort of feedback and that their actions are actually having consequences, both positive and negative. Visually, there's only so much you can do. A big gun can have lots of recoil to make players feel like they could take on the world, but without any sound to back that up, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make you feel good about shooting it, and honestly, it makes the games worse. Nobody would play Valorant if all the guns sounded like this. A classic example of this is in a 2003 game called Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. It was a shooter very similar to some of the old Battlefield games, and in the game there were two starting weapons. There was the Thompson and there was the MP40. Across the board, the Thompson and the MP40 are the exact same weapon. They have the same fire rate, they have the same damage, they have the same recoil, they have the same reload pattern, everything. Everything is exactly the same. But the developers and the community was seeing that the Thompson was performing consistently better across the board than the MP40 was, and the developers were completely stuck as to why. After lots of testing and consideration, the developers determined that the sound was directly impacting how people were playing the game. The Thompson had a much deeper and lower sound, making the gun sound much more powerful than the MP40, and the players were performing much better. They were swinging angles more, they were getting more headshots, they were taking more risks, and it was positively impacting their gameplay. To jump over to another game, this is the same exact reason why so many people say in COD Modern Warfare 2019 that the guns feel so good. It's the reason I bought the game, and I haven't bought a COD game since Black Ops 3 in 2015. So how exactly does this relate to Valorant? The default skin I'll talk about the Vandal. It sounds kind of weak. It sounds like the gun's made out of paper. This property is also shared with a lot of the skins that are just retextures of the default but don't add any of the animations or sound. But then if we turn and look at a collection that everybody loves and says makes them cracked, it's the Prime collection. It's deeper, it sounds like a laser shooter, and people always say that they get tons of headshots with it. The exact same can be said about the Reaver collection, which has a very deeper sound and almost has this kind of aura around it that makes it seem like smoke or souls or something are coming out of the gun. The same principles are applying to the new Zero Fang bundle, and people are going crazy over it. You're already seeing it in the new Challengers tournament, and it's probably going to be one of the new signature guns of some of the players. So to answer my question at the beginning of this video, the skins are a total scam. They don't give you better damage, they don't give you better recoil control, they might give you some confidence. Doesn't make you a god tier player just by buying a brand new skin, but if you find something that resonates with you, you could see some minor results. With all of this in mind, you should definitely sign up for the next Core bundle giveaway, and make sure to follow me, the QORcast, and QOR Gaming for all the latest Valorant news as well as gaming commentary going forward.